welcome to my channel. My name is Lucas and I'm back with another video. I'm so excited. Today I have this halo eye for you guys. I hope you guys really like it. I hope you guys learned something from it. I'm super excited to be back. Honestly, this is so exciting. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video. If you haven't watched it, if you're new, go ahead and watch it because it's bomb, I think. If you want to learn how to get this look, then keep on watching. Bye! Alright guys, starting off with the eyes, I'm going to prime with Maybelline's Age Rewind in Neutralizer. And I'm going to use a fluffy brush to blend it all out. So for this whole eye look, I'll be using the Jacklyn Hill palette, and I'm starting off with my transition in the shade Butter. I'm using my E40 Sigma brush to blend this all out. Take your time with this step. Slowly build your color up and blend it in circular motions. Now I'm going to take the shade Roxanne and blend it into my crease with a Makeup Addiction brush, and it's called Duo Fiber Blender Brush. Again, slowly build your color up until you're happy with your desired intensity of the shade. Now I'm taking the shade Hunt with a Morphe M441 brush, and it's also going to go into the crease. I'm going to slowly build this color in. Shade Jacz with a Morphe M433 brush, I'm going to focus this shade on the outer and the inner corner of my eyes. I'm also going to blend this into the crease and slowly build the color up. This brush is perfect for the crease. It basically does the work for you. Going back to that blender brush, I'm using it to diffuse all the harsh edges. Taking that same M433 brush, I'm taking the shade Chip and I'm going into my inner and outer corner and repeating the previous step. Now don't worry if it looks a little messy. We'll be cleaning it up at the end with some concealer and makeup remover wipes. I'm taking a pencil brush and using that same shade Chip just to deepen out the outer edges and deepening up my crease as well. Now I'm going to carve out the center of my lid. I'm going to take a detailed brush which has no name on it and the Hard Candy Camouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. This concealer didn't work well on my skin, but it works really well on creating a clean lid space, as you can see, and it does say it's heavy duty. It works perfectly for this look. Now I'm going to take that same pencil brush with no added product and I'm going to blend inward the edges. That way it looks well blended and you can't really tell where the lines started. Now I'm going to wet a shader brush and I'm going to take the shade Hustle. This shade, I'm going to place it right next to the darker areas of the inner and outer corner. With the same brush, I'm going to take the shade Obsessed and I'm going to pack it onto the center of my lid and blend it with the shade Hustle. Taking the same pencil brush, I'm going to take this shade Chip and I'm going to deepen up the inner and outer edges. I'm also going to take a blending brush and clean up the edges. Make sure they're well blended and you can't see any harsh edges. To hide my lash band, I'm going to take NYX Matte Liquid Liner and I'm just going to do a line right over the lash line. Alright, dance break over. I felt like my look needed a little something extra, so I decided to add some glitter. And I'm using the Heavy Metal in Glam Rock. I felt like this just made it just perfect. It added the T to the perfect. I mean, what do you think? Do you agree? So this weather has really been drying up my skin, but the Mario Badescu facial spray has been really helping me out. So this has been my step before the primer. So again, I'm using the Nivea Men Shave Balm and I'm going to work it into my skin. I'm also taking Milani Prime Corrector. This corrects redness and minimizes your pores. It also instantly mattifies your skin. Check out my nose and forehead as soon as I apply this. Now I'm going to take Hourglass Stick Foundation in the shade Sand and Bia Bella's Buffing Brush. This combination of brush and foundation works so well together. I feel like the brush doesn't pick up a lot of the foundation and it gives you so much better coverage. This foundation will give you a dewy finish and it has amazing coverage. I mean, check it out. Once I'm happy with the coverage, I'll take my beauty sponge and I'll go ahead and pounce around just to make sure everything is well blended. Now taking my favorite combo of concealers, I'm taking Maybelline's Fit Me in shade Medium and Age Rewind in Neutralizer. One to correct and the other one to highlight. I'm also going to take neutralizer on the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my chin, and right below the contour lines. To blend the concealer on my nose, I'm taking a Morphe M441 brush, and I believe this was a collaboration with another artist, and she created 3 brushes to create the perfect contour of the nose. Now taking Maybelline's Fit Me Stick Foundation in the shade Coconut, I'm going to use this to warm up my skin. As you can see, I left some concealer still underneath the contour lines, and this is to help me out with the cream foundation. It'll help me to create perfect straight lines, and later on I can blend it and just clean it up. Now to set my face, I'm going to use Airspun with a damp sponge. I'm going to pat this onto the areas. This helps to blend and melt the product into my skin. It helps to not create a cakey finish. Now to set the cream foundation, the outer areas, I'm going to use MAC Studio Fix powder in NC55. To contour, I'm going to use Hula bronzer and a flat brush. Woo! I think I went a little overboard. No worries. Take your brush and blend it out. Don't forget to set your face using Maybelline's Master Setting Spray. Time to brighten up my life with some highlight. I'm using Maybelline's Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter, and I'm going to use a fan brush by Morphe. It's the M601 brush. Woo, girl, get it. As I mentioned earlier, I'm using the brushes from the collaboration with Morphe to create the perfect contour nose. The first brush is the M3. It's a lot thinner, and you create the lines going straight and right in between and below your nose. With the M6 brush, which is a little fluffier, you'll blend the edges out and make sure your contour is really well blended. It also makes it look a little more natural. Don't forget to add the highlight, girls. Now we're going to work on the lower lash line, and we're kind of working backwards from what we did on the top. I'm going to take the shade Chip, which is the deepest color, and I'm taking that with a flat brush. After that, I'm going to take the shade Hunts, and I'm going to use a pencil brush to blend that in there. This will also blend the deep color and the more red tone color. After that, I'm taking an even fluffier brush, and I'm going to go in with Butter. This will just create the perfect, beautiful transition. Afterwards, we're going to go ahead and take Beam with a detailed brush, and we're going to take this into the tear duct. Almost done, guys. Last but not least, the lips. I'm taking Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in the shade Stunning. Well guys, that concludes my video. If you like what you see, go ahead and like the video. Please let me know down below in the comment section if you guys learned anything, what you guys would like to see next. Please hit the notification button, that way you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!